Oh man, we are here, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. This is the pregame. Doing a little bit different here. Uh, this is the Around the League edition of episode 69 of the Splashcast. Uh, been a hell of a weekend for football, man. Hell of an opening weekend.
I'm happy. We won
Yeah, I'm sure
after
you're
we were
happy.
doubted, counted out.
You counted yourself out. You picked them out of obligation, which is what you said.
I didn't count us out. I picked us.
I just said that.
There were not a lot of things that I was not happy about. I wasn't happy that there were a bunch of teams that were ranked top 25 that I fairly clearly was right about not being top 25 teams. I was frustrated that the fact that at one point we were the favorites, considering that we weren't ranked in their top 10 team. But clearly those people were right because we took care of business.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to y'all luck. Yeah. Y'all luck. That was lucky, boy.
But, wow. Is that what we got? Okay, if we got lucky, y'all got lucky.
Okay. Sure. If that's what you want to say.
Y'all had the luck of playing those guys.
Sure. Whatever. We both played the Pac-12, and they were both home games. So...
Pack them up, send them home, dude.
But so this week on the Around the League edition, we're actually not going to have an ATL edition. There's no Falcons news. No more news before football. The Hawks is ever since Kevin Durant went back to the Nets, there's been absolutely no basketball news at all. The only basketball news there really was, NBA news. I won't say basketball news. There has been no Hawks news at all. There is some basketball news. And we'll get into that. We got
absolutely.
We'll get into that. So what we're gonna do, y'all know we normally make baseball our pregame. So we're actually gonna make the Braves our pregame since they're the only Atlanta team to talk about. And we can talk about more baseball too. We can talk about the Yankees, how they had literally one of the worst months in the history of their organization. Or we could talk about the collapse of the Mets. I mean, New York is just a fire sale right now in the baseball world. Or we could talk about the Braves and some winners. Where you want to start?
Boy, Reggie got the chopper out, and he was shooting at everything moving. In the city of New York, you have clearly drawn his ire. Well, yes, let's start with the Braves.
The Braves, man. So the Braves are one game out, is it?
Uno, singular, one. Only one game.
The Braves are
New York Metropolitan
out of the first place in the NL East. I couldn't think of NL East. I kept wanting to say Central. In the NL East, the Braves are now one game out. We called that the Mets were definitely going to collapse. We said the Mets are going to blow it like they always do. Here we go. That's what I was trying to do.
Continue to do what we have to do on a regular basis.
The Mets had a 12-game lead on us, y'all. And then we had a ridiculous win streak. And I was like, well, the Mets are going to buckle. Because also our schedule was ridiculously tough at the beginning of the year. They had us playing everybody.
Absolutely.
They had us playing Dodgers, Mets, Cardinals.
He gave us the gauntlet right
Yankees.
Out of the game. Let's see who you are.
Damn. Astros.
Shut up. Yep.
We were 500.
Trash can beater.
We were 500. But now, as you can see, we are one game out of first. We still have
also
to play.
Known as own your ass, my friend. That's what we have, bro.
So we still have to play. We still have a bunch of games left. Baseball, as you know, is forever.
But I'm happy about it. I mean, we got a bunch of games left, but we have already won 80 games this year. Yeah, that puts us in very elite company.
Yeah, so we definitely have already won 80 games. The rookies We've basically have 2 Rookie of the Month candidates. No, Mike Harris was Rookie of the Month, and Spencer Strider was like something.
Yes. Yes. So Mike Harris is Rookie of the Month. Spencer Strider, right there in the same category. Just Mike plays more games, and Spencer's best game was a 16 strikeout game, of course. Now it's like 2 nights ago, and I think the award was already probably chosen by then. Yeah, to have your best game after they make the decision, that stinks. But it feels great to have 2 guys, really 3 guys, because Grissom is balling too, who we've added this season, and all giving us large positive contributions.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. One, I have 2 points. One, you made a great point about the rookies, Grissom, Strider, and Harris. I think the fact that they came up has really kind of kept it's elevated our play, but it's really kept us afloat. Because Ozzie Albies came back and then went right back on IR. Ronald Acuna basically said, my knee is broken. Like, it is not healed, but I'm playing through it. Adam Duvall has a broke wrist. Soroka is out. We have all of these Rosario had eye surgery and still hasn't really been the same. Ozuna has been in a slump. So if it wasn't for all of these rookies that's been coming up playing, I tried to be kind. I tried to be.
What are the chances that you pull 3 of those guys?
Farm system, man. All of these guys.
See, you know what that is? That's sandbagging. That's when you play a spades and you don't count all your books. You definitely had 3 more you didn't tell us about.
No. Yes, that's true. Yes, you definitely was sandbagging. But you also did not know that Mike Harris. You didn't know that Mike Harris. You didn't know that your partner had. Mike Harris was like an ace of spades, but you didn't know that your partner had double deuce, double joker. Like, and it just now all of a sudden y'all went from 4 books to 11 books like that fast. You like, wait a minute, buddy. So all my possibles walk. Like, how do all the possibles the Bray had walk? All of them. So I mean,
and you had Harris and Grissom in a minor league outfield together.
Yep. That's why they traded all them other dudes, Christian Pache, and all them. Traded all them.
See you later.
And the Braves don't trade nobody to the East Coast. We trade everybody to Canada or the West Coast. Don't nobody get traded to the East Coast from the Braves.
Or did we just not sign your boy back?
Who, Soler? Jock Peterson? No, we didn't sign him back. He went to San Francisco. Yeah. Everybody goes away.
Flourishing out there too. Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking about bringing him back.
I like him, and wherever he goes, they play pretty good baseball.
I don't know why he doesn't get offered longer contracts. Maybe it's because of his age. He's like about 30. It seems like he's one of those guys hitting his post-30 stride right now in baseball.
Yeah. And he goes everywhere and plays good. I can't get it either. But I mean, if maybe he is
a locker room cancer, can't be. The pearls are still. They put pearls on the world championship ring.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, he got all the love on the ring. Maybe he's just a mercenary and he's always available to, hey, who's going to pay me and who's going to be good. I don't hate that strategy.
Also, hey, Bryce Harper, you're corny. You saw Bryce Harper wearing Jock Peterson's pearls.
Pure and utter trash.
You are corny boy.
Find a way to be your own person. Oh, I saw this other guy do it, so I'm going to go do it. Boy, if that's not chump behavior.
Expect nothing else from somebody that left the Washington Expos for the Phillies. Like, you didn't even lead the division.
And were they at?
The record? Bad. They're wild card. So the NL East, I was going to talk bad about Philly. Now, Washington is bad because they traded away everybody. But
yeah,
Philly,
I love it too.
Philly is 73-61. They would be in second place in the Central, second place in the West.
I guess it's not as bad as I thought.
The East is by far the most balanced and strongest division in baseball.
That sucks.
In baseball. Yeah, in baseball. You have 2 of the top 5 records in the league are in NL East, in the Braves and the Mets.
Oh, we gotta be stuck next to him. Damn.
But also this weekend. Oh, and before we move on, man, Kenley Jensen, he ain't getting nearly as many strikeouts. He's getting outs, But all of those are like those. Like, it's not an easy out. I mean, I guess it's a pressure-packed situation to come in the ninth inning. But you're Kenley Jensen. Like, you're supposed to be able to get – he's blown a few saves this year.
He has, but
he better than Will Smith,
still.
He's still better than Will Smith.
Yeah. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth right now. Like, you remember last year, there was points where you were not even speaking to these guys. So
all of y'all. Will Smith, 77. Oh, we ain't seen 77 yet. He got hurt, though. I ain't going to say that. He got hurt. Luke. I call him Luke.
Let's just be happy with what we got. We're playing good baseball. Rookies are really carrying us. Another guy here playing out of his fucking mind, Kyle Wright.
17th win. This was a proven season for him as well. He had always been teetering, like being good. He was one of those guys that was always on the bubble. He was like, he was good, but he wasn't great. They wanted him to be better. But he was serviceable and good and manageable. He was like John Collins. Like, everybody wants him to be better, but he's actually a good player. Well, he came out this year and was like, all right, bet.
I'm going to fix y'all.
I'm leading the league. You going to have to pay me.
Watch this.
17 wins, Major League Baseball leader. He has a below 3 ERA. He is out here playing well. He has multiple pitches. He's one of the guys that has 4 more pitches. And he is painting the corners. Between him and Fried, it's a problem. You think he'll get to 20?
Oh, and Strider. No, let's not leave out.
And Strider.
Strikeout Strider. Let's not leave that out. One more time. What'd you say?
You think he'll get to 20? He can't. They pitch every 5 days. So you got to assume that's.
Don't Golden State yourself. Do not Golden State yourself. That's all I'm going to say on that situation.
How am I going to
get
myself?
to 20 where they win 17? Yeah. You win 73 and 9, then you run out of gas for the games that are important. We're still here trying to win a championship.
Did they run out of gas? I mean, they lost game 7 of the NBA Finals. And Kyrie hit one of the best shots of all time. I mean, it's not like they played bad. They just LeBron and Kyrie went Super Saiyan. But yes, to come back to the Braves, Kyrie, I understand what you're saying. I would rather you not go for it and be good in the playoffs.
I completely understand everything.
I understand what you were trying to say. So yes, I stepped on your point, and then I corrected it. I put
Appreciate that, Pele.
Anytime. But yeah, I want to see him get 20, but it's not. He has to be good in the playoffs. The thing about this though is if he gets 20 and can help us, because he's definitely going to pitch against the Mets. If he gets 20 and can help us getting this first round bye, because if we win, we get a first round bye. We're going to be number 1 in the NL. We're number 2 in the NL behind the Dodgers.
Which will be great.
If we don't win the division, we then go to the wild card. And remember, the wild card is no longer a one-off game. It is a 3-game series, kind of like the old NBA where the first series was 5 games.
Yep.
So you don't really want to put yourself in that situation because it's home, away, home. So if you drop the first one at home, you still got to go to their stadium and play away. It's tough in the playoffs, man. So you really want to get this done.
And I think we will. I feel very confident in my team right now. I did see the Mets make a wonderful defensive play today, and it was one of the smartest baseball plays I've seen in a long time. But still believe in my Braves. Bravo's gonna get us home. We'll get that first round bye and get some rest.
Yeah, man. What other baseball news we got? Aaron Judge still hitting home runs, but the Yankees suck.
Yes, great, fantastic. Makes me very happy to see them struggle.
The Padres are out of there. It is what it is, man. It's basically put up or shut up time, man. It's going to be a lot of work, a lot of stuff going on. The AL Central with the White Sox and the Twins, they actually have the closest. Everybody's mediocre, 68, 68, 68, and 67, and 67 and 64. And they all vying for King of Mediocre, their division. So it's going to be interesting when they come down to it because either you win the division or you don't make the playoffs.
Sorry to this man. We're here for the Braves. Rest of you guys. Good luck and Godspeed.
Yep. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the pregame of the Around the League edition of episode 69 of the Splash Cast. Y'all stay tuned as we get to HBCU news around the culture, basketball, a little bit of football, and our splashes of the week. Y'all stay tuned.
It's gonna get ugly.